Hello. Greetings. Sorry I'm slightly late. I was quickly dropping a donation to one of the guys who did all the guides for Necromancer in Final Fantasy, and I was like, oh, they're streaming. Holy shit! Like, because they're on like a different time zone. They're American, so I was like, ah shit! I wanted to quickly drop in and like say hello and say thanks. Hey Republic. Hey everyone. How you doing? Right, I'm just gonna the tea is teeing or whatever. We're teeing maximum tea. Sorry, we had a milk-related disaster. Apologies, won't be 2 seconds. Right, there we go. I wasn't sure what to do about this game, honestly. There we go. It was cheesy milk, which was bad. Hello everyone, hello.
You get a lewd, and you.
Oh, Republic, thank you so much, man.
Everybody gets lewds.
Thank you so much, dude. That is very, very kind of you. Thanks, man. You're always such a star, dude. Where is the goon of $5 horror games? Not to worry, because Virite, in his kindness, has donated every single one of that creator's horror games, so we are ready. We can goon to our heart's content. We're prepped.
Well, hey.
All right. Delicious. So I would like your opinion on this, by the way, peeps. Because I'm not entirely sure. Like, we had a really fun stream, and this is the weekend. And I think this is a very, very fucking cool game. And I thought, originally I was gonna be like, should we just do this at the weekend? But I really thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I think a lot of people seem to enjoy it too. Like, are we okay with, like, doing this here? Moon Raven's garb outfit. Yeah, alright. Perseverance weekend and mornings, but otherwise it's cool. I'm good to watch more Secret World. As long as we eventually go back to displaced games. This only reminds you of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It has that sort of feel to it, honestly. The Moon Raven's garb. I don't even remember which one these are. Oh, it's that one. You're still in the ship? Yeah, but of course, while I am, like, obviously I want to, like, you guys to enjoy it. And I really enjoyed the sort of story-based sort of experience of it. I hope. If we are going to play this, though, I think I'll probably just sub to the Patreon for 30 days or whatever. Sounds like a useful thing to do, in case we ever do anything. And a premium... How do I sub to this fucking thing? Does it even work anymore? You have to do it on Steam, do you? Okay. I like tying myself to games where I have to log in every single day. Like Genshin and other things. It's really helpful. There we go. I'm funding the Secret World. There we go. One sub at a time. Wait, what do you mean update my billing information? Wait, what? My billing address is wrong? Okay. Fuck's sake. Sorry. Let me just put everything in. Don't think you can see that, right? No. It's because my address is wrong. Sorry. We are going to continue gooning tomorrow, though, don't worry. Speaking of gooning, Masuk and other Genshin slags, did you see the new Deer Girl that we're going? I don't know why I want my phone number, sorry. There we go. We're processing your payment. Fabulous. Hey, goes. It's not been completed. It's been declined. Bruh. I guess we're not going to do that. Did I do something wrong? It's possible. Could be I need to put the entire thing in there. Maybe I typoed. Okay, now it worked. Shrug. Sorted. I clicked update my address and I noticed at the end it did in fact not update my address. PayPal's deemed this game too inappropriate. To be fair, this game does in fact have bare boobies, which, as we all know, terrifies the American payment systems. Because women are both frightening and eldritch. Okay, we are now, we have stuff. There we go. I don't know how we claim our today's thing. It could be because I already claimed it today. Oh no, I get a cash key, a dungeon key, a lair key, and scenario key. And then my wallet. There we go. Sorted. There we go. I figured if we're playing this, we might as well, right? Okie dokie. Sorry about the delay and all the shenanigans there. You're exceptionally okay with the Deer Girl. Friendship ended with Yanfei, Deer Girl's new best friend. Agreed. Plus, she's made for you. She's cute, isn't she, right? Big small deer. Though nothing small about that deer, that's for sure. So we have done the quest from Helen Bannerman, which was the sabotage quest. We now need to do the mission Elm Street Blues for Deputy Andy. So we'll go out and do that. We need to go find Deputy Andy, who I believe is up on the roof. Hello. So let's pop up to the roof. Would anyone like a quick rundown of what's happened so far, or are you all up to date? This is Deputy Andy, and he has a quest for us. TLD Army, we have been chosen by Gaia, more or less, to be one of her agents. We have been recruited into a secret society for people like us. You can tell because it says when you solo, no one can hear you scream. We've been recruited. We are now magic infused. We have realized that there is in fact a world beyond the world we were used to living in, and shit has gone really south real fast. We have been asked by our secret society, the Illuminati, who we have shacked up with. Not that we had much of a choice, of course. If we'd said no, they would have horribly killed us. We're very hard to kill now, mind you, but they would have tried, at the very least. And we are now going to try and solve the mystery of Solomon Island, which is a small island off of Massachusetts, I believe. And while it has been separated from the mainland because of a mist that has come in, the mist appears to be causing the dead to rise, and we need to kind of get to the bottom of it, which is deeply disturbing. Not the Illuminati, no, we haven't been cancelled. So, that's the kind of rundown of where we're at the moment. We did a mission for a chap getting in here to kill a few zombies, and we tried to do a mission for Helen Bannerman, where we got some CCTV cameras from the town and placed them around the immediate area to protect from zombies. They're holding out okay for now, but the zombie threat is kind of a problem, as you can see. So for now, we're going to talk to Deputy Andy. Deputy Andy Gardner is afraid the town will be overrun by monsters unless someone steps up and helps contain the undead invasion of Innsmouth. Sexy Sephiroth? Oh no.
Jeez. You never saw anything like this in the cop shows.
I hate that guy.
Well, maybe on cable. Not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Innsmouth was a sleepy little bird.
Hey, Moss.
Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate-glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice.
Human sacrifice, you say?
But every town has a dark side, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
We sure are getting a heaped help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
Well, Deputy Andy wants us to kill the ravenous horde around the sheriff's office. Well, that we can manage, so let's pop out and kill some ravenous hordes, shall we? So we can do some AoE as our lovely... We got like a tanky kind of class, so we're just gonna kill these zombinos. Again, we are magic infused. We have natural abilities now that it would take people quite literally decades to learn. We are extremely good at what we do. Oh boy, the zombinos are coming. Come on, guys. Here they come! It's the ravenous hordes! Am I starting over? I am. We made a new character. We're doing the story. Because the story for this game is extremely good. Here we go. Banging. Oh, did we miss a zombie? I'm sorry. So we have a hammer and a sword. Sword is for weavery and single target weavery. Our hammer is good for AoE. The opening acts are really good, yeah. I like a lot of it actually. I like the desert areas as well. And the Carpathians. Tokyo is a highlight. There's some really good stuff.
We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
Quick! To the south barricade! That one got through, but that's not our problem.
Coming in from the south side now.
City of the Sun God is unfun. I don't mind it too much. There's some really fun puzzle like investigation quests here. And what I'm going to do with the investigation quest is that you guys are going to be solving the puzzle too. Here we go. Kill the ravens.
More trouble on the south barricade.
Sorry, I'm ready. Let's go. Use blood and shotgun. Last time I used blood and elemental, so I've gone for something a lot different this time. I mean, I kind of unlocked everything last time, but you know what I mean. Here we go.
Taking that southern barricade apart.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's fine. Here we go. Casual bit of AoE. We haven't got many sword skills yet, so... Here we go. How are we looking?
Looks as though we got the situation under control for now.
Fantastic. Find the source of the assaults on the sheriff office. Well, obviously they're coming from somewhere. So let's head down this sleepy little town and find out what's going on. Oh shit, the locals! Here we go. Blood shotgun build. Yeah, that one's quite nice. Yeah. Is this an offline client? No, this is online. It's just, there are people playing, actually. There are more people playing than I was expecting. But we're gonna be, Hello? You see that mist surrounding the island is probably not very healthy. This is a big chap, this guy. Is that some sort of Drauga? The Draug warmonger. Summoning in the dead. Well, we ain't putting up with that, are we? So... Here we go. Let's kill these guys. Uh-oh. He seems extremely upset, but we got this. Fix the problem. And we got a mastery level. Neat. Kirsten says, this is interesting. We have no records of direct contact with the Draug, so your sighting Innsmouth catches us a little off guard. Other factions encounter them frequently at sea. Of course, file sharing isn't common practice in the industry. Here's what we know. The Draug are an ancient and marine variety of undead with roots in Norse mythology. They seem to be directing the local attacks. As for everything we don't know, well, that's where you come in. Ciao, ciao. We haven't got any rings or any other bits yet, so... But we'll make do. We'll make do. Here we go. Alright. We need to find Norma Reed, who's actually across town, it looks like. There are multiple people around that we can find quests for. But for now, we will follow our main quest. Because the main quest will sort of show us what we need to be doing. Go past the easy gas station as well. How's the fashion in this game? Fashion's actually really solid. We're currently wearing what I like. We've got a shirt that says, when you solo, no one can hear you scream, which I thought was quite appropriate. But we can change things around as we see fit. There's got little side quests around as well we can do. Sometimes we can find lore. And sometimes we need to be dead. That's an important distinction sometimes. Like, being dead for us is kind of not too much of a problem. There's a mutilated corpse here. The wound suggests the mutilated corpse close to the woods. The wound on the mutilated corpse close to the woods suggests a mauling from something even more dangerous than zombies. Search for the predator.
Visual tracking initiated.
Appears to be something. There's some blood. Follow the blood trail. The wisp wood.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Kill wisps. Fuck them. This is Jack's tree. We don't like Jack, he's a prick. We should kill these wisps though. They're also pricks. You spin the draw to last a little longer. The king in yellow is actually in this game, interesting enough. Not directly, but we have dealings with Carcosa. Yeah, one of the quests is about masks and has dealings with Carcosa. Right, we shall kill more wispies, and then we shall attempt to look for the blood trail. Ooh, hello. How's my health? Looking okay. Wispies are dead. Thank you for your contributed efforts in cleansing the area. Neat. Right, we got to follow this blood trail. Let's see if we can pick up the blood again, which was somewhere. Shouldn't be too hard to spot the blood. Yep, sure enough. Here we go. It's leading over this way somewhere. There it is. Uh-oh. Oh shit, it's a Winnebago! Alright. Let's kill him. We're a tank build, so we're not doing crazy damage, but we are doing a pretty good job at, the Winnebago appears to be getting away.
Visual tracking initiated. Visual tracking initiated.
I think we have to follow his bloody trail in a different direction, probably, but, we'll try and bin him for now. He's legged it. The blood trail continues this way. Don't say Hasta 3 times in a row. That's how you get goblins. Yes, I don't know if we'll do this more in the weekday or at the weekend, but I did just sort of have kind of the urge to play this tonight. Oh, there he is. So I hope you don't mind. We'll dot him up and then we'll sort him down. Winnebago has been defeated. We got The Hunger, which is a side quest. Nice. Now if we look, we're actually in the Wispwood, which is not great. We need to get over and see Norma, so let's get out of here before we get Winnebagoed. So Hasta in a funny skeletal voice. Yeah! Hasta! I fear no eldritch gribblers! Hasta! Hasta! Yeah! Let's get away from the Wispwood. When the Jack event was on, again, Jack's tree was down there, and you'd have to do the event in Secret World. And back in the day, you couldn't have too many like pets out and stuff, like, because it crashed the game. So people would say in the general chat, like, please, can everyone put their pets away so it doesn't crash? We got a sword, which will upgrade. Ah, it's better than our sword. So we got a Blade of Energy, but this is a Blade of Havoc, which has less weapon power, interestingly. But it's actually a rare weapon. We should probably swap this out. What we actually want is a 3-pip one. So I guess I'll swap this out for now. Then we'll upgrade our sword. We can put our sword into it. Oops. Or we could if we do this. And that should make it level 3, so beep. There we go. Slightly less damage, but you know, we'll make do. And then we can put this one and this one in there. There we go. Oh, thank you, Maz. Thank you very much for the 50... no, sorry, there's a 65 on a 59 streak. That's very, very much appreciated. Thank you. Right. Norma's got a couple of quests for us. How's she doing? Hey, Norma. Norma's house is surrounded by zombies, and even though she blasts them to pieces with her shotgun, they seem to never stop coming. She's encouraged by the way the bones burn on her bonfire, however. Perhaps incinerating zombies remains is a way to get rid of them altogether. What faction we joined? It was the Illuminati.
Ah, yeah. You'd think these wet bits would just fizzle on the bonfire, but no. They sparkle like kindling wood.
Bonfire?
That's heartening. Ah, geez, what a mess. Good thing I'm not particular. Now I'm used to getting my hands dirty. Fish guts, childbirth, sutures, the dead. Yeah, maybe I was born for this work. Ah, that don't sound right. Nobody's made for this ungodly work. Except maybe this old thing.
Oh, Joe.
So I kill and I chop and I burn, but there's more of them every day, and I feel like I'm pushing a very big stone up a very steep mountain, and it keeps rolling back down. What do you call that? Sisyphean?
That's
Or
what you
is
call it.
that when you get a burning in your privates? My idea of culture is reruns of Cheers and, you know, not ancient Greek mythology. Well, the old gal ain't a proper match for everything that turns up on my doorstep. Seems she's too much for most.
The questing and voice acting is
Spreads
really
the bone
good.
and dead man's
Really
guts
good.
all over the place. There's no time to gather it all up before we're right back up in the thick of it. And they never stop coming.
Boom!
Never stop coming.
So we still have no idea what's going on the island. So far, we've worked out that there are zombies. Zombies are bad. And we haven't really sussed out what the actual problem is yet. Let's go around to the back. Oh, there's law! We should probably get onto the doorstep. You're leaving the mission. Oh, whoops. We don't want to fail the mission, do we? Kill the attacking zombies. I don't see any attacking zombies. Is it because I left and went back in? Hello? Zombies? Maybe we're actually fine. Maybe there are, in fact, no zombies to attack. There's something in the woods over there. Yeah. Let me just get the laws into here. There was no forecast, there were no screams, there was no sound. Only the fog. It crept in and crept out. The people walked and the people died, then they walked again. The fog followed the return of the lost fishing vessel, the Lady Margaret. The crew had a story to tell, of a graveyard of ships, of the red seaweed cloaca that birthed the fog. Ask us about the Lady Margaret, sweetling. Ask us properly and we'll tell you. There's more lore over here. Our wisdom flows so sweet. Transmit, initiate New England signal. Receive, initiate the Merc frequency. Low visibility will bring traffic to a crawl. Initiate the necrotic syntax. Witness the fog. There was no forecast, there were no screams. There was no sound, only the fog. It crept in and it crept out. The people walked and the people died and they walked again. Oh, there we go. Go back to the... So, I think I walked away, which probably didn't help, so we'll just go. Here we go. Bad zombinos. Bad zombinos. Let's murder these horrible men. We got more? Are we good? I've not heard of UI scaling. It's just friggin' old, isn't it? That's the problem. Oh, we do have more zombies. Solomon Death Cultist. Do we like Death Cultists? Probably not. We kill them. Be gone, Death Cultists. You're not welcome here. I'm not really sure we're getting to the bottom of this whole zombie thing at the moment. We're kind of just, you know, what's the right word? Duct taping the problem? They're casting sour ground. Extremely sour, man. Alright, we binned them. Why is my UI sword shattered like that? Because it's a spirit sword. And then when we have certain skills, we can level up our spirit sword. And we'll get more stuff for it, but right now we don't. And when we get our spirit sword leveled, when it's actually charged like it is, we get, like here, we get double damage, which is really nice. And Vigile. Yeah, we're proper Vigile now. No more unearthed mobs, please. There we go. Gonna try and kill them before they damage our fence. Horrible creatures. Well, we seem to have helped the fence survive, so that's something. At some point we'll go see Tuvok. He is here, but for now we've got stuff to do. Okay, the Death Cultists are being a nuisance. Let's kill them. Love that. With a weave from Dragon Ball Z, what trunks? Love that guy. Sometimes average, you have to Vigile. At least there's no big men. So far it's just been little small men who are desperately trying to kill wooden fences, which is good for us. The fence is level 7. We're not the storm that is approaching. Like, we're kind of like one of those storms that just like takes one of your roof tiles off. It's very annoying. We appear to not have any more zombies. This could be a problem. We might be zombieless. Gives me time to swig my tea though. We just go around and tell Norma we've fixed some of the zombies? Allegedly, anyway. Well, should have a look at our skills while we're waiting. Let's see. I can now take Demolish if I want to, or we can get more blade skills, which we want to, which is Crescent Fang, which is a arc in front of us. Or do I want to get Hurricane, which is like a blade AoE? Yeah, we can unlock the blade AoE. Here we go. And then passive-wise, we should probably go with... Outrage gives us using seed causes rage to spill out, generate 38 rage. So that's extra rage on that. No pain, no gain. When pain suppression ends, you gain no pain, no gain. Which one's pain suppression? Not sure we had that yet, do we? Let's see. More evade ring. I guess we'll just go for the top row for now. It's fine. Hello, Ayla. We appear to have an issue. We have no zombie nose. Can I leave and go back in? I think we may have encountered a bugged quest. We might have to leave and try again. Because I can't do her next quest until we do the first one. You already have this mission. I've returned to normal. Let's try again. What level am I anyway? I'm almost level 7 actually. Doing alright. It used to be you could swap servers if you had like a bugged quest, but I don't think that's a thing anymore, so I don't quite know what we'll do if it's not quite behaving. Dr. Pepper's superior beverage? As opposed to Bevis? That's legal. Yeah, we're just not getting the spawns here, are we? I think we just walk away, do something else for a minute, and then come back. There's another side quest. We'll just rock up the side quest and see what we can do. Oh, hello. Man's gooing. Stop that. There should be some side quests down here in Felcher Bay. We do have Dr. Pepper and Bongland. Oh, this is a big man. Bit too high level for me probably, but we'll sort him out anyway. Next to a corpse lies a note in the box signal flares. The note next to the body says, "B wants it done, so you do. We are the morning light. We don't ask stupid fucking questions and we obey our leaders. Has a corner to place around the island. Spots shoot up flares. Go to the mark spots." Alright. We'll take the flares then. This should allow us to basically disappear for a bit and reset our quest, so let's just do that. These suspicious looking breathing pods might be a problem, but... Uh-oh. Luckily, as a Tanak, and these are low-level mobs, we should be okay. No gestating, please. Sorted. Yeah, get Mega Binned. There we go. Pardon me, come through. Let's get out of that. I can AoE with the spins. There we go. The spin's quite nice. It uses some energy, so which we can't use yet. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of dudes. There we go. We appear to have upset some locals. There we go. The next one is down here somewhere. There it is. Uh-oh, we have popped a pod. There we go. But the next one's this way. This doesn't look like a very safe place to be, but what do I know? We need the diner. Ooh. Ow! By the time we get back, we should better restart the quest, so go away, dude. There we go. Oh, shit. I like that new sword skill, that's kind of handy. Eventually, when we unlock enough points, we'll have enough points to, you know, make a build. But for now, we'll just sort of do that. Defeat the angered warmonger? What angered warmonger? Oh shit! He is angry. Take it! He's extremely angry. No anger, please. Only hammers. Keep missing. Nice. Get the hell off this beach. Place sucks. Nice. We got level 7. Leg it! Leg it! Oh, some sick lore over here. Alright, we'll head back to Norma and hopefully that's reset there. The 1712 fire. And by, the Illuminati were free to conduct the real investigation. They blamed the Templars, that old, comfortable dance. But the children of the Iron Pyramid worship at the altar of practicality more than they bow to the shrine of grudges. Investigation, both mundane and magical, revealed no evidence to damn their ancient enemy. So an old fire caused problems, I suppose. This is the mining museum. Oh, hello, friends. Can I get out of it? Can I get over here? There we go. You'd be angry too if the octopus was chewing your skull. That's also true. Luckily, we can carry on. Right, I'm gonna head back to see Norma, and hopefully that shifted it. If not, I will log out and back in and see how we fare. It's a bit weird it bugged out. Like it's not the first time I've seen it happen though, so and if that's the case, we'll just find other stuff to do. So it's no biggie. It's no biggie. It's just a bit of a pain. This is the main story stuff, so I'll have to be a bit creative, perhaps. It used to be there was no levels, so you didn't have actually like a level to follow in the original games, but obviously we do now, so we need to consider that. Is there a secret world tabletop RPG? There is actually, I believe. Oops. Right. I might be able to cancel the quest completely and start it again. Is there anyone else here? No, they've gone. Right, let's see if we get Zombino spawn again. Let me just wait a second. Yep, we got Zombinos. Cool. There we go. Yeah, we don't like the squeakers. Squeakers are awful. You can tell when we're about to get in combat again because my sword will start to beguile. The other thing that can sometimes bug quests out is if people are too close to you, which I know sounds silly, but if someone else is like spawning the quest at the same time. Because the Secret World is not a buggy game at all. Are you all dead? Then they're all dead. Wait, let's get over that. We're doing our bit for Solomon Island. So the reason I took an AoE skill obviously allows us to use more sword powers for a bit. It's all about installing it. Secret World's great. Like it's still fun to this day. It's a good game. It's a bit. Here we go. Done. Nice. It's a bit janky sometimes. Like we have to do like, but I kind of know how to unjank it. Like, you just have to. So we need to collect zombie parts. So we look at our journal. Tier 2. The zombies have been kept at bay for now. Collect the body parts scattered around Norma's yard and the nearby woods and throw them into the bonfire. So we'll do that. I'm trying to play this a bit more story related as well. So, and I hope you guys are enjoying like the actual story experience because that's kind of where the game really like thrives. And for now, the big thought of this, with our new B powers, again, we are magically infused secret agent at this point. We're going to try and... oh, my chat died, sorry. We're going to try and get to the bottom of this. Well, Tier 3. The bones fizzled on the bonfire, turning the flame a mystical blue. There are 4 kinds of zombies in Era. Those that are dry and slow due to age, and those that are wet from most of the water. Those that run fast, and those that appear to have cultist roots. Find out which zombies' remains cause this particular reaction. Right, we need some body parts. So, let's get murdering.
Special assignment.
They shoved a web browser in the game on your
Initializing.
phone. It's great, yeah. Oh, defeat undead excavators. Which ones are the undead excavators, I wonder? These are the cultists. So we need body parts. And this is a typical MMO quest, so... Father Appleby, we should probably go kill that guy. So we can only beguile when we have a resource, and our resource takes a while to build, so... This looks like Father Appleby. Oh no, there's a grave robber over there. Look at him. Is that Father Appleby out there? Hmm. We actually need these guys as well. These are undead excavators. That's kind of perfect. And there's Father Appleby, a rare monster. Is it bright enough, by the way? Hey, Neo. Can you guys see okay? Because it is quite dark, this game. At least at this point. I mean, this is supposed to be dark in here, right? But... Just I hope you can see okay. I can turn up a bit if you want. Oh, loot bag. It's okay? Alright, nice. Alright. So we got a couple more gribblers to kill. Oh, and we got our cleanup reward. There we go. Everything we do in this game gives us rewards, like in terms of progression and things. It's actually really good about that. The original was as well. You're always working towards something. These look like gribblers. Vengeful victims, casting sour ground. Stop that. No sour grounds, please. There we go. Something went delink. I have no idea what delink was, but it went delink. That's good. Oh, we got a forgotten fiend. That big lad over there. Let's kill him. There we go. I just have the idea of a horror-based MMO. I think it's cool, man. I think it's neat. Plus, we get like a cool story, and we get some fun mechanics and stuff. This is the big man. We're gonna try and... He got 400 health, but we got him. And a loot box. Cool. So we've... Oh, and another rare's up. Let's go say hello. He's over here. These rares are nice because they drop loot. They drop like a decent bit of loot. It's probably this this Will-o'-the-Wisp over here. Let's see if we can aggro him. There we go. Will-o'-the-Wisp, but we got a magical sword, baby. Literally get fucked, dude. There we go. Alright, let's head back to Norma's place, kill the last zombies, and then head back to her. These zombies are ruining coffee, I know. They're just really inconsiderate. I saw Law in the house I ran by. Oh shit, really? Like over this way somewhere? Right, round the back of Norma's place, or over here? Nice, we need to get the lore. Again, unless you guys prefer me not to, I'm gonna read all the lore we run across and try and flesh out the world and talk about stuff as we're doing it, yeah? I figured that I'd make this, because I mean, again, it's a story-based game, like it's, you know. This game probably has as much, like, story lore as like 14 does, and in various places. So it makes a big deal like when we're doing it. So we need to kill wet zombies. Are you a wet zombie? She's a wet zombie. It's in that house, that one there. You hunger for lore! Damn right. Again, normally I think I'll probably be carrying this on at the weekend, but I kind of really enjoyed the weekend stream, and if you guys enjoy this a lot, then yeah. Right, we need to find that lore in the house, I guess. I saw it in this corner of the screen. It's super nice and chill. It's pretty chill. Like over here? I'll check around the front of the house. There we go. So the bar at the bottom of the screen, by the way, it shows us when we get our next AP point and SP points. The blue one, it's very small, but if I move the mouse here, the blue one down here shows when we get the next SP and then the next AP there. So. You think it's on Norma's house, really? Maybe I'm blind. Some good AoE here. Eldritch Horror and Show. That's the nice thing about it. It's kind of up my alley, and probably a lot of yours if you like this sort of like Lovecraftian horror as well. It's got that real vibe to it. Anyway. Okay, so it wasn't those guys. Let's throw the wet shambler parts. Let's see if it was them. It wasn't the wet shamblers. Let's throw the runner bodies on there. Surprising no one, the cultists. Let's see. Well. It seems like the cultists are doing some shenanigans. Alright, let's go around the back of the house. I don't see anything obvious. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for it. I'm sure we'll spot it. You might have been seeing things. I mean, it's alright. I mean, sometimes stuff looks like... Oh, hello. We got friends. So the cultists are interesting because these guys obviously had a... We might be finally getting to the bottom of this mystery a little bit. So what were they doing before everything went to shit? We need to investigate these fires. These blue fires that's going on. Let me just... say this, man. Alright, let's see what's going on with this fire, shall we? Let's check our journal, see what it says. The bones fizzle on the bonfire, turning the blame of mystical flame. Oh, sorry, that was that one. Tier 4. The mystical blue flame came from the remains of the cultists. The creatures are being burned in blue fires in the woods. There must be a connection. The fires appear to be some kind of dark ritual. The blue fires are being lit all over the forest. Collect more body parts to complete the ritual to see what happens. Well, you're rude not to. Let's kill some dickheads. Luckily, the enemies in this game are not super tanky, and you can take them out like relatively well. So when you have to like kill quests like this, it's usually okay. Bonk. Bonk. You can still play this classic Secret World only if you have an account, which I do, admittedly, but only if you have an account for the original. You can't make a new account. Maybe one day I'll install it and show you my original character. I'm not Vigiling yet. We need to perform extra Vigile. Never mind. Nice. Well, we have enough. There was a side quest back up here somewhere in the cliffs. I'm not quite sure where. An ancient idol? Let's Stashed inside a small cave warded by Illuminati symbols is an artifact, an idol, grey with age, it radiates old power, not of the good kind. Hidden behind the wards and protected by magic, it's been left alone for hundreds of years. Must be a reason why it's hidden away. Well, yoink. The idol of Nurgle. Leave the cave. Uh-oh. Scribblers. Destroy the idol at Norma Creek's bonfire. Well, we'll be heading back there shortly anyway. We got our quest will take us over here. So, actually, where are we at the moment? We're down this way, so we want to head along the beach, don't we? Very Illuminati thing to do to find a weird ritual and just like, yeah, fuck it, let's see what happens. Gotta be a little... I have a lot of health, but we ought to be a little bit careful here. These guys are reasonably sturdy. I forget how we actually change our... There we go. That's what I want to do. Oh, there's a big man here. The Reawakened. Well, let's go back to the No Awakened, shall we? Uh-oh, that looks bad. No sour ground, please. That's another deadie. Hey, Figgy, thanks very much, man. Did you manage to get all your ducats in the end?
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Defeat reanimated warriors? Well, the lady told me to kill them, so it'd be rude not to. These are like, Mayans or something. What if that's gonna be a thing? I'm sure not. I'm sure it's just a quinky dink. And we got one more to slay. Oh, and we can burn this. Hooray! Light the cultist fire, so do the ritual. Oh, I think I missed a warrior somewhere. Look at that big man in the water over there. Goddamn. Still got 4 you got 4 days? Oh, do you? Okay. Okay, we've done that one. We're missing a fire? Oh, this one. I thought we lit this one already. Maybe I'll do it a bit quicker. Oh, there's another one here. Never mind. Gotta stop being bad. Defeat the cult leader. That guy, I'm guessing. No being a cult leader, you freak. Fuck off. Alright, we got a quest. Getting involved in enemy rituals is very proactive of you. Just try not to summon anything out of your league. These cultist zombies are unlike the regular inland and shore varieties. They work independently of the Drogue. They're not as light on their feet as the others, and their ability to wield magic makes them much more dangerous. Kingdom's got a long history of crazy primordial priest... Kingdom's got a long history of crazy. Primordial priest crazy. Sacrificial worship crazy. Ancient unnameable crazy. Something in the air brings it out. And something in the soil feeds it. Dubious. Let's kill our last warrior and get the fuck out of here. Sorted. We can anima jump here, by the way. It's free for us. Yeet! The Volca skin is out. Ooh, nice! I'll have to grab that later. Spooderframe's good as well. Yeah, I enjoyed. We've been figuring like around with the Spooderframe yesterday. Actually. We found that she bugs out on the Nitrocell missions though, which is a bit of a pain.
Well now, I'm not much fit for entertaining, but I reckon you ain't much in the mood for hospitality either, am I right?
You're right.
Oh, I'm not a big talker, eh? I'm used to that from a surly husband, and kids more comfortable with kicking a ball around than having a conversation with their ma. Name's Nama. Nama Creed. Raised a family up here before
We just don't shake
a
a hand.
Fog King took him, is my story. Helen sent you over to check on
Maybe
me,
worried about
I
setting her
reckon.
on fire.
Now, your concern is wicked kind, but I don't need any pitying. I got my shotgun, I got what's left of my wits. I'll manage. Now, this hullabaloo began after the Lady Margaret came back.
We heard about that from the bees.
My husband Larry, the others. We all thought that they'd gone missing out there, but the sea took them. They came back. Whole town could finally breathe again. But then came that fog. like it was following them back to shore. 'Twas right, said they, such birds to slay, that bring the fog and mist. Don't ask me where I got that from. Probably heard it on Oprah.
Sure.
Never got to ask Larry about what happened in those weeks they were gone. Been around gift horses long enough not to look him in the mouth. He was back. Thought life would go on the way life goes on, one day at a time. When the fog lifts enough to see the Lady Margaret laid up in the harbor, covered in that red seaweed, I always wonder if he'd still be here if I had.
Wow. We burn that idol. Fuck that idol. Investigate the Lady Margaret. We've actually got a new story quest. From Kirsten. I'm not in the mood to deal with Acadian hellgods right now. The New England coast is filled with caches from the Prohibited era. After Prohibition, we started using them as stockpiles certain kinds of artifacts. The kind we weren't able to make the ineffective manual for. Others, like the Idol of Nurgle, are just designed to be destroyed. Ciao ciao. Kirsten's great, by the way. Right. Let's see if we get any loot box stuff that might be handy for us. So we're just going to open all... Oops. Gonna open everything up. See what we get. So what we got here? We've got... This curio grants a beneficial effect. Ooh. The enemies take 1 whenever they hit you. Yeah, sure, why not? That little trinket. We got a gun. We've got... This is a friendly drone that blows up. We got some belts and a neck and more belts. So what we will do, as is tradition, we will upgrade a few things into our items, because it's really important we keep our gear up to date, you know? Can I put that in there? No. There we go. And we can also change some of our gear later, because, you know, it's not the best gear in the world, but it is pretty important that we make everything better that we can. So we'll just chuck that in there. Level 5 blade. Perfect. All right, there we go. Okay. You didn't know how to upgrade my gear? It sort of works a little bit easier in this one, even if it is still a little bit messy. Alright, we've got a shitload of SP. Right, so we're going to quickly go into our skills, and we're going to have a look. Outrage will unlock. So we only get 5 passes, by the way, so for now we'll just continue unlocking. Your critical hits eventually get Annihilate, which is your rage knows no bounds, which is quite expensive. We need Eruption, so we actually need to look at our active abilities. Demolish and Eruption, this is the line we're going on, so... We'll unlock Demolish next. Consumes 5 hammer energy. Crush your target with the full weight of your hammer, doing 130 damage. That's really nice. When we're enraged, does even more. So we can actually have that as that's quite a big skill here. Then what we can do, we can unlock some passives here. There we go. Alright, moving on. The Hell Shotgun skin, that thing's cool. I got loads of skins in the original Secret World, and the game kind of gave me a load while I was, when we logged in. Because we can, oh, it's so dark in this area at the moment, but, so we can't really see. Must have to fuck around with it later, but we do have some cool skins we should change our outfits later. It's very important, we gotta look dapper. We can't be solving eldritch mysteries on an empty stomach and looking crap, you know? Alright, so that hammer skill we got spends single target spender. It's quite a big one. So for example, here we go. Bang. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. But it uses a lot of resource. You can see at the bottom here, we have 15 hammer resource. It uses 5 on each one. Boosh! Now, when we're AoE pulling, not so useful, but when we got single target, that's absolutely fantastic. But don't forget, we also have a hammer generator skill, which is our left click. So we can just spend and generate. Not overly complicated, does the job though. And once we get enraged, we do even more. So if we get fully enraged here, for example, by getting hit, like so, check it out. And we go crunch for like 1,000,000 damage. Tasty. Right, this is our target. This is the Lady Margaret. This is where everything went wrong in town. This is where we need to get to. Not necessarily easy to get to. The incubators are here. And the Lady Draugr with their boobs are here as well, and we don't like that because Twitch will ban us. The tits frighten them. So we need to head up the cliff here. Try and keep away from everything else. we get up here? Yep. Bonk. Give him the bonker. There we go. Give him a good old solid bonk him. Perfect. Alright, let's have a look. We're at the docks. All looks pretty normal. No tying to the pier overnight without the pier manager's permission. Seems reasonable. Donk. Doink. Bonk. It seems like everything looks fairly standard until, well, it wasn't, I guess. Well, the captain's here. He doesn't look too healthy. Let's kill him. He dropped something then. Lucky to be writing this. Can't believe what happened. Shouldn't believe it. That's what Doc Bannerman would say. Shrink's gonna be earning his pay when we get home. If we get home. Larry and his boy, Derek's are clammed up. Joe's real fevered. And this thing, still shining like a flashlight. Look over my shoulder. I swear I still see that fog. Abandoned ammo. The Lady Margaret rests moored and abandoned in the pier. Perhaps there may be something of interest left behind. You know, some unopened box of ammunition. Deputy Andy in the sheriff's station could be using this. Yoink. I mean, this is literally just a quest to take you from one place to another, but since we're here, and there might be some lore, so should we have a look around to Lady Margaret, just in case? Aha! The bees are here. Our wisdom flows so sweet. Transmit, initiate New England signal. Receive, initiate the Cold Witch frequency. The weather started to getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. Initiate the Nokoderm syntax. Witness the Lady Margaret. The bees don't talk in very easy to understand, and as the Dream Witness told us, sometimes creatures that are beyond human understanding can't translate directly one-to-one. They have to be cryptic, because our minds can't quite comprehend what they're trying to tell us. So, something interesting for us to be aware of. Anyway, we need to go see Doc Bannerman. Now, there is actually an animal well back here, so we can whip ourselves back. A new lady's opened up. Madame Roger. We should possibly go see her as well, but let's whip back to the, let's whip back. A Ouija board, or just the board. We have a text from Deputy Andy. What's he want? Hey, Deputy Andy here. I hope I'm not bothering you. Your boss managed to contact Sheriff Bannerman and thought it'd be a good idea for her team to have your contact info. I noticed you too late when you stopped by earlier. You were already running down towards the docks. I was too focused on my duty. Glad you came back. When you get the opportunity, could you swing by and say hello? I got some observations for you. Sounds reasonable. Well, we want to give... oh, Moose has got a quest for us as well. That's also one thing I like. As we get to know the locals and we do more and more quests open up for us. Because, you know, they know who we are. Deputy Andy's got some more quests.
Hey.
So we need to put the ammo in the box for Deputy Andy. There we go. Done. And we're level 9. Fantastic. We got another sword. We will upgrade our current sword with this sword. Unless it's not better. No, it's fine. Beep, level 6. Well, we got to ask Dr. Bannerman about the Lady Margaret. Let's do our main quest first so we know what we should be doing. And then we can always go look at other quests too. So let's see. And looks like Helen's got some new quests for us. An incomplete report here as well. Alright, Doc.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience for everyone on board. They were changed men when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return.
Ask Dr. Bannerman about the Lady Margaret who gives you a lead.
In my office, there are detailed transcripts of our sessions. I'm afraid it all happened so fast that day there was no time to pack. I hope they may shed some light on what happened out there.
Okay, well we need to find his clinic, I suppose. He has a report here too. Dr. Bannerman is looking at the lost pages of his report for Joe Slater. Gathered them up and delivered them to his file. Dr. Bannerman has written a psychiatric evaluation of a man called Joe. Several pages are missing and the report doesn't make much sense without them. We'll find the pages. So we actually have a quest where we can find pages all over this direction. Which, as luck has it, is kind of the direction we're heading anyway. So, we haven't been much. We've been to Pyramid Point here, and we located the Lady Margaret in the bay, which is right here. We've been to Poe Cove. We've been into the Wistwood along Solomon Road. There's a side quest over here we can grab. A trapped survivor. We can have a look at if we wanted to. We got Arkham Avenue here, Lovecraft Lane, Elm Street, Belmont Avenue, Angel Street, King's Court, the King's Bridge, the Solomon Bridge, Priest Heights, Langmore Trail, the Blue Ridge Tunnel, Priest Island. We got a few places we can investigate. Dunwich Road. It's all very spooky. So we can also accept a new main quest if we wanted to. Helen's got a new quest for us, which is a killing quest. Supply run. Helen, Bannerman, and the survivors of the police station are running out of supplies. Go around the stores and businesses of Kingsmouth and look for food. The references are cool, aren't they?
Ain't this a heck of a thing? 3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly, or Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God.
Well, looks like we'll be looking for the local businesses. We'll go into the phone book and check it out again. Right, should we change our clothes? I need a good bit of light. Let's have a look. Reasonable. Let's have a look at the dressing room. Right, what do we got at the moment? When we solo no one can hear you scream. Should we check out T-shirt? Should we have a different one? Let's see. We've got the Secret World 3rd Anniversary shirt. Well, there you go. That's an original Secret World for you. The Black Signal shirt. That's quite a nice one. That's from the original Tokyo from the Secret World. Venetian Agenda. Trail of Shadows. There's some good ones here. Tactical Turtleneck. We can just jump on a bra if we want to. It's not much to it though. There's the Steam shirt. Exclusive item from the Secret World. We can rep Steam. What outfits do I have? On my main character, probably way more, but I've got all the original Secret World ones, I guess. Reaping the Whirlwind shirts. The Fufu shirt. This is the pre-order shirt from the Secret World. Does that make me old? Probably. The open shirt and tie. I always kind of like that one. It's not very practical, but you know. Nightmares of the Dream Palace. Now that was a great one. The Lucky Skull shirt. That's a great shirt as well. Fear Nothing. The fitted tank top. We actually do have some actual outfits. And we got some other stuff as well. The outfits are kind of nice. We got the mercenary outfit. The mage outfit. The killer chipmunk outfit. The hazmat suit. So sometimes you need to wear a hazmat suit. The gunslinger is kind of cool. All business, you know. Some of these are really nice. The goon outfit. The goon outfit's kind of cool. Sometimes you gotta be a cultist. Oops, the bounty hunter one's nice. These are all ones from finishing different things in the Secret World as well. You're holding with that, don't worry. Oh, thanks, man. I know I'll be alright. Annoyingly, it doesn't have some of my clothes I unlocked on my other character, which is a little bit irritating, but... I think we go with a shirt. The New York Raid. Fine, let's go to the New York Raid, shall we? Perfect. Gotta look dandy, you know? Right, let's check the phone book, see what's going on. So we got the places. We got the pharmacy, the Call of the Wild, and the gas station. And the diner, I guess. There was a quest over in the, over ahead of us in the woods. Apparently a trapped survivor. I think we should have a look at that as well, since we're here. We can have a few side quests. And it'd be rude not to... Zombies! It'd be rude not to check them out, you know? There we go. Hey Holly, how you doing? We haven't unlocked some of the really insane side quests yet, or main quests yet, but we're getting there. We're slowly but surely piecing together what's kind of happened. Ah, there is a survivor here. We can see him. Hello, do you need any help? Friend? Do you need any... This survivor was lucky enough to be spared from the fog by blundering into a hunter's trap. He'll need help to make it back to Innsmouth. Alright. Let's get him out of that bear trap, shall we? Looks like the bees were protecting him. Lucky you, dude. Come on, dude.
Can we take a break? No.
So we got a fun escort quest to do. Sleepy? Nothing new. Hopefully he gets some decent rest. Or, you know, better luck on the horses. Oh! Stop that. Come on.
Fireball, aren't you?
If only you knew how amazing I was at occult magic. We're slowly coming to our own, though. We've, you know, we've been learning magic for a couple of weeks now. We've done our training session with Illuminati, but some real field work has super improved our occult abilities. Was there some lore? By the white pickup in front of the house? Sure, we can always come back for that.
This just keeps getting worse.
Come on, engine man. It's not like a crazy long way to go, but... Dude couldn't possibly go any slower. Come on, man.
Gotta keep on shoveling through this shit.
Which way are you going? My man taking the world's biggest detour. Come on, dude. Almost to the sheriff's office if you don't, you know, commit suicide along the way. By desperately trying not to, you know, get anything done. Come on, man. Come on, dude. So what's everyone's suspicion for what's going on? What do you think? So far, the clues are that the Lady Margaret, the ship, brought back something with it, maybe?
I can't believe this keeps happening to me.
A horrible fog? Could be a few things, I guess. I know you got your leg stuck in a bear trap, but if you could get a move on, dude, that'd be really appreciated. Locals are just asking me curse by naming every location like that. Yeah, that's very true. Just like Warboss said, actually.
I can't hold this thing off.
I can hold this thing off, though. I literally have an occult hammer. I am running magic through this huge hammer. I am using the blood of my enemies to heal my own wounds. And I am basically indestructible. So, get a move on, dude. Lady's got a cool shirt, though. Come on, man. We gotta get into the sheriff's department. Limp faster, dude. Yeah, I mean, I guess if his leg hurts, you know, I kind of respect it, but... Anyway, it gets his quest out of the way. It's quite an out-of-the-way one, anyway. And then we can make our way down Arkham Avenue. So... You coming in? We did it. You've been rescued. Congratulations. You're still in Kingsmouth and managing to stay alive. Keep up the tolerable results. Ugh, don't get all pissy with me just because a girl's got to control V every now and again. You're a unique and beautiful snowflake, etc, etc. Do something really special and you'll notice how warm and fuzzy my personalized responses can get. Fun fact, you're not my only agent I respond to, and I respond to over 1,000 reports a day. What can we take out of this? Things need to get done. I love Kirsten. She's a fine lady. Yes, the maps in every single area have a slightly different map, like a map look to them. So it completely depends on where we are, which is quite nice. Right, we got a couple of side quests here. To the Raven's Knock. This mail has probably not been delivered since before the fog. In the current situation, who'd blame the postal service? Still. Receiving the package might lift the spirits of the remaining survivors on the island. Now, we have a few side quests available to us. I don't know how many we get, actually. Side missions, we get 3. So we'll take the one for the church as well. This is just breadcrumb side quests, but we got one for there and one for there. And we're heading down these directions anyway, so what we'll do, we will head into the church after dispatching the locals. Goodbye, locals. Be gone, locals! Oh, what's going on here? It's probably fine. Are we looking for a report here, or is this the church? Here's the church, and we can deliver the package. There we go. Easy quest, easy life. Now, we've got... There's some lore behind that sign. We've got... I think we swing by and do the main quest this way first. So I think we double back on ourselves and go down the street. We'll go to see the Raven's Knock, which is where a few of our side quests will be. As well. Hop up. I love how the town looks. It actually looks like a town. I think that's one of the cooler things about the location. It actually looks like somewhere that might exist. Which I think's neat. Like, the actual streets look cool. Okay, it looks like the Raven's Knock might be around the back of this alleyway. So we can just head down here. Ah! The Raven's Knock. Kitties! Sekhmet and Mahes. And we can place the package in there. Side quest done. So, we will come back here. We will come back here. But it's nice to get this little side quest out of the way, and I'll show you some locations we can be. Now, we need to go see Susie again. Susie last time was a little bit unhappy to see us, which was unfortunate for her, because we had to bash her head in with a hammer. Maybe she's gotten over it now, and we will be more welcome, which would be a plus. What do you think? Do you think we're going to get a bit of a welcome surprise? We'll get a nice coffee? We'll get a cake, maybe? I think it could be okay. She might have forgiven us. Doesn't look like Susie's home. Maybe we're okay. Hello? Oh no, Susie looks elongated and angry, but that's fine. If I just collect this food, we don't have to upset Susie. The bathroom appears to have a small accident in it. That's unfortunate. You're there, Susie. Oh, shit. Alright, Susie, I'm going to bash your head in with my big hammer. You okay with that? Oof. Oosh. She's alright with that, don't worry. Those oldie blueberry muffins are nice, to be fair. I mean, who doesn't like those? Okay, we have a side quest here. What's down this one? That's the clinic. Okay, so that's the actual clinic. That's fine. So, we can pop into... The newspapers from Dunwich. Here's Call of the Wild. Luckily, the ammunition has been chucked down the street, so that's kind of handy. I will happily take these. The Illuminati's the best faction, yeah. Kirsten's great. Let's pop into the clinic since we're here. We don't want to go too far up the street. Dr. Bannerman's clinic should be just... inside, I guess? What's that? A note? A scribbled note. Gone skating, Danny. DeFresney and Son Suppliers. Innsmouth Medical Clinic. Be rude not to go inside and have a look. Typical Danny-like behavior to go skating. Kirsten strikes me as middle management will know to be scapegoated. I mean, I think the top tier management of the Illuminati are probably not very human anymore, with my suspicion. So, I think Kirsten's probably okay. A lot of blood in here. That guy looks very dead. Probably best. Ah, we've got a CD case. Antonio Vivaldi. Le Quattro Stagioni? The Four Seasons by Vivaldi. We've got some x-rays. We've got a broken framed photo. Night Hill and I met under the fireworks set to the Four Seasons. A handwritten note. Robert, I had a wonderful time last night. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Hope you enjoyed the CD. It's the only by Vivaldi that Flags had in stock. Helen. We got a computer. This is our little hacking device. Case database 1. Information in the case database strictly confidential. Enter your password. Hit hint. Let's hit hint. My favorite composer, Vivaldi. Oops. Damn it. Investigation missions contain challenging puzzle-solving gameplay. Clues and solutions may be found outside the game. They're not kidding, by the way. The investigation missions are kind of fucking insane. And you guys are going to be helping solve the puzzles when we get them. Vivaldi. There we go. We got 3 cases. Case number 1. A deviant teenager. Regarding Danny, contact details 10 Balmont Avenue. Referral Mr. Rosen. Reason for referral, deviant behavior including voyeurism and graffiti. Helen thought that this assessment would be the best way to stop Mr. Rosen from pressing charges. It was pretty funny. The YouTube clip of Rosen in his underwear watering roses. Diagnosis, Danny is a fine, healthy young man. His sense of humor might make him some enemies, though. The fortune teller, number 2. Madame Roger, real name unknown. She lives in Lovecraft Lane. She was for self-appointment referral. M. Roger seems to suffer from a variety of deviant sexual fantasies, not least of which involve inappropriate doctor-patient relationships. Diagnosis, dynamite. Number 1, the Lady Margaret incident. Regarding patients, Derek Creed, Lawrence Creed, and Joe Slater. Lawrence and Derek Creed, 5th Main Street. Joe Slater, 20 Arkham Avenue. Referral, they came back to me after the Lady Margaret limped into the harbour. All of them needed help, so I arranged separate interviews. It's too early to tell, but something clearly happened on that ship. Let's check the notes for Derek first. Derek suffers from severe headaches and a keen sense of paranoia. The similarities with Joe Slater and Lawrence Creed are alarming. It seems the symptoms developed at uneven rates. But I fear everyone on that boat might be affected with this, whatever it is. Second consultation with Lawrence today. The headaches are getting worse, to the point where he can no longer function normally. The paranoia is not abated and he has developed a new symptom, night terrors. I prescribed an antidepressant, but if his development is anything like Joe's, I fear it'll only get worse. And Joe Slater. I saw Joe again today, and this is the 4th consultation. I'm at a loss. He was barely coherent. His left leg twitches, and he obsessively scratched his right arm. Paranoia has developed into severe delusions. Consulted with Hartman in New York, who suggested that the symptoms are most likely a sign of schizophrenia, which echo my earlier diagnosis. With others from the boat presenting similar symptoms, however, and the patient's lack of response to medication, I fear this might be something environmental. Something's eating away at the brain. Prescribed clozapine, but I'm not optimistic. Well, we better go find these fine, upstanding gentlemen. See if we can get to the bottom of it. You think of one of the next major area that's nuts? Oh, is it the Pillars one, by any chance? Do you mean that one? In Egypt? Or do you mean the one in Innsmouth Academy area? Alright, so we've got to find 2 gentlemen. There's one up on the main street, Lawrence. And, well, he's our next target, I guess. Let's start with Lawrence, I suppose. Turns out being, I just realized day's finally come along. It's actually a bit brighter. At least as day as this place gets, anyway. 6 AM. This is the bookshop. Go to the hardware shop. Well, since we're here. Whoa! Hello. Guess we found the local. Now, we're trying to find our man Lawrence. Since we're here. Where do you think Lawrence is going to be? Not at the hardware supply. Could be around the back. Here's the pharmacy. All the chances we get to go in? Should we have a look? Hello? We gotta use a phone book to locate other source of first aid. I think we go around the back of this place to find our target, though. I think he's in the back gardens. We need a payphone. Ah! As if by magic. Here's a payphone. Everyone remember what payphones are? The Innsmouth Fire Department. Well, that we can manage. It's down the road. Let's head down the street. Oh, hello. A severed hand? A decaying human hand lies in a box near the Mr. Freezy van. An inscription on the ring reads, Erica Mindy, bound by love, 1874. Well, sometimes you just gotta nick a severed hand. Go to the graveyard. Oh, there's a big man up there. Mr. Freezy? Mr. Freezy, no! He's been zombified. Well, we better put him out of his, put him out of his misery. Come on, Mr. Freezy! Sorry, Mr. Freezy. So the graveyard's just ahead of us, but that's fine, we'll head there in a minute. There should be a medical report around here as well. Ah! One medical report. Perfect. We need to get around the back of the street, though. Ah! And we got page 7 of the medical report. Perfect. Locals not too happy about the medical report's findings, but that's okay. Right, here's the alleyway. I wonder if our boy is around the back here, then. Maybe Lawrence is okay? Maybe he made it through and, you know... Yeah, he's probably fine. Like, he got off the Lady Margaret, and he had a headache, and he's okay. Oh, it's Derek. I'm sorry, Derek. I was calling you Lawrence. My mistake. He looks like he's eating a corpse, though, which is probably a bad sign. Bonk! 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 Uh-oh. He's angry. Well, that was probably for the best. Who was he eating, anyway? He was eating Lawrence Creed. Oh. Issued in 2008. Well. Expires in 2014. Well, I guess he doesn't need to get that renewed. Find Joe Slater. Apparently Joe's pretty close. Let's go find Joe while we're here, shall we? People jerky. Mmm, delicious. And dry. Is Joe up on the roof? Maybe Joe's inside the house?
Promoted. Faction rank.
Yikes.
Congratulations, rookie.
Thanks. You need to level up before you venture forth. Madame Roget, Henry Hawthorne, or someone at the police station might be in need of help. What level do I need to be? Level 12. Alright. That's fine with me. We got side quests to do anyway, haven't we? So, we are doing The Curious Case of Joe Slater. This is finding the medical reports, so... There is also a body here. How many side quests do I currently have? I can take them on. A cleaner's corpse. A cleaning woman lies on the edge of the childless park. There's no shortage of dead in the Kingsmouth, nor of any secrets they might have kept. The woman clutches a phone in her hand, and there's a message flashing on the screen. Someone's trying to reach her, or maybe still is. Examine the phone. We did find Lawrence. Yeah, we just, you know, tasty. You were totally exaggerating these wounds. Just crawl over to the church and send me to the Hawthorne Reds, the surveillance. You were like right there. The control pad's under the stone in front of the church. The code for the keypad is the first song he planned to sing on Sunday. Ugh, I'm forwarding to someone else in 5. You know what that means. There's a hidden keypad over there. Well, someone crashed, I guess. Doesn't look super healthy. Well, so what's this questline here? This is the... Find page 13 of the report. Is it at the park? Anyone see any paper? Stuck in a tree? Aha! Bargain. We've got a few side quests to do, but since we're here, we might as well look for our reports and stuff. There's page 2. And lastly, I mean, it makes sense because it all blew over. And here's the bridge, or a bridge. There's a bridge, where is it actually? Up here. There's some funny quests up here. Tuvok's up there. We like Tuvok. Do you reckon the page blew down, or was it staying on the bridge? Have a look, I guess. That's a familiar sounding noise. Sure, it's
Special assignment received.
probably a coincidence.
Initializing.
What's our special assignment? Defeat the what drog? These guys. How many do we need to kill? 10. Oh no! That one's got a Norks out. Oh shit, I got stunned. Let's change the keypad one to the Curious Case of Joe Slater. It's up there somewhere. Okay. Do these count as, the incubators count as... Oh shit. Ow. They do actually. Bonk. The page under the blue car? Oh, was it? You spotted it. Nice, well done. Right, we'll just kill these fine men. And ladies. The Brood Witch is buff. They're a pain. Gotta keep an eye on my health a little bit, but I think we're doing okay. Got 2 more to kill. That's fine, John. We'll make 1. There's one over here. This water must really suck, yeah. It must be super gross. Beep. There we go. We've cleaned up shop since we're here. And got some XP for our trouble. And some anima shards. It says no XP. And we clearly get experience. I think that's bugged. Underneath the blue car. So, let's have a look. Aha! Stuck under the wheel. There we go, we got the report. Bargain. We can now read the medical report. He says. I possibly could? Hey, swinging mate. Maybe we need to tape them back together. What about the horse show? It's been cancelled, mate. You know how it goes. The Winnebago's got to them. Tragic. But that's how it goes. I have no idea how we read the medical report. I think there is a way for us to see the item for this quest. I don't quite know what it is. Oh, it's under here. No?
Good job. You really nailed this one. Keep this up and there's a place on the winning team when the dust clears.
Thanks, cousin. You remembers the buggy fun of the cigarette, don't you? Oh, maybe we read the medical report back at base. Yeah, okay, that's why. Right, so we'll change our to the Tomb Raider one, which is in the graveyard. So we'll pop over to the graveyard and do that on the way back. All the bugs. It actually doesn't crash as much these days, Kiko, hilariously. I was expecting it to crash every 2 minutes, and we haven't had a single one yet. How is your Might and Magic going, by the way? This mist is looking a little bit unnatural, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's absolutely fine. Ah, dead people! We're looking for Eric and Mindy's grave, so let's look for it, shall we? Samantha Henderson. That is not them. Joseph Blythe? Resurrection Joe? Sounds reasonable. Eric and Mindy, bound by death. Well, let's, we need to return the hand. Here we go. What have we missed so far? We've just been doing some quests. Doing a bit of the main story. The Mr. Freezy hat. I guess Mr. Freezy dug them up. Luckily we already killed Mr. Freezy. Mr. Freezy deserved it. Bonk! Boink! Boink! Alright, let's go kill Lord Bitten. He's inside the graveyard. There we go. Oh, we would do if we didn't get harassed by the locals so much. Oh, shit. These guys are actually pretty high level. Need to be a smidge careful. We went tank for a reason, though, so we can ideally take some shots. Alright, here we go. Oh, we crit him! Absolutely smoked that nerd. Very nice. Very nice. He gave us a nice little basket. Swag. Excellent. Alright, we've got another side quest, which is, if we have a look, Dirty Laundry. Which is, we're looking for the code for... Let's just get out of here. It's full of gribblers. So there's a code under the... Look, there's also a occult symbol inside the church. Sure that's not a thing. Ooh. Lore. A new clue, a new trail of illuminated thought. A year before the fire, a stranger broke into Solomon Priest's home, trying to steal the Illuminati documents. He was dragged away cursing. The eye in the pyramid focused and followed this man. Evicted from Kingsmouth, he crept south, town to town, along the coast, towards the Spanish colonies where he faded away. Kingsmouth is an Illuminati stronghold. They shouldn't be doing things here that they, well, shouldn't be wanting to do. And here's we're looking for a loose stone. So let's look for one, shall we? A loose cobblestone. Maybe on the side here? It said on the front of the steps, I think, right? No worries, Gigo. Thank you for dropping in. Aren't we tanking every game? It's just a coincidence. Show image. The control pad is on the stone in front of the church. It could be like here. I mean, this is a stone in front of the church, but it depends on what it counts as a stone, I suppose. I would say like here. It feels like it, but... Anyone see a loose cobblestone? I don't see anything obvious here. In front of the church. Now this is what I class as in front of the church. Let's see. The control pad is under the stone in front of the church. The code is for the first song he played. Okay, well we need to find out what the song was played on Sunday, I guess. Does it say on the thing? No. Let's see. See if I can spot any loose... I would have said this looks like a loose stone, personally, but... I guess it doesn't count as in front. These do. But they also seem to be loose. In the yard in front of the church? You mean like over, like out here, perhaps? Don't see any obvious stones. Ah, wait. Aha! A loose stone. There we go. We got the hidden keypad. Now, we need to look at... I guess let's go look inside the church and look at what the hymn sheet was going to be, right? Christopher, there's actually someone alive in here. 576-379-610. That's gonna be one of those codes, I would assume. Remember this, peeps. 576-379 and 610. We could actually ask him what song he was doing, perhaps.
My child, Kingsmouth Congregational is always open these days. Especially now my flock is considerably reduced. But even if we had holy water, I'm afraid it would have run dry by now. If the good sheriff sent you, tell her I'm doing just fine. I have my books, and I have the Lord. And a 44 behind the pulpit.
Yeah.
For differences of faith.
I mean, sometimes you gotta have a 44.
We don't usually do confessions, but, well, your secrets are safe with me. As God and Kingsmouth's founding fathers are my witness, I've heard and seen it all. The great and the small. Or maybe, looking at you, we're both in the business of secrets, if you follow my meaning.
Oh, what could he possibly mean by that? Digging deeper is actually a really hard investigation quest. So, that's a good one. My massacred beloved. Yeah, it's a shame, but we've still got things we knew. Right, 576, 379, and 610. It's gonna be one of these, probably, so. Let's try 576 first. Oh, that was the first one. There we go. The surveillance on Henry Hornthorne is one of ours. The cleaning woman, one of our agents. Remember the laundromat? No need to waste time out there. If you're wondering why we're keeping tabs on Hawthorne, just talk to him, or read some of his forum posts. His Illuminati interest borders on obsession. Every now and again we'll throw part of a code at him, not just to tease him. There's actual talent there. The problem is his inability to keep his mouth shut. Alright, we've got to go to the firehouse since we're over this way as well. So Henry likes to think he's part of the Illuminati, but maybe he isn't. Anyway. Come on, not... This is fake Bunny Girl. Fake Bunny Girl needs to head over to the fire department. We need to get some first aid kits. So, this used to be one of the main quests, actually, the supply run, I want to say. In the Secret World. I want to say you did this first, but... A box of squid? Ew. Rotting squid fills the cartons and stench rips at the nostrils. Someone or something has a taste of putrid squid. Several boxes have been pulled off a truck and emptied. Follow the trail to see what's snacking on the smelly squid.
Visual tracking initiated.
Well, we got a quest to do first. Then we'll have a look at smelly squid.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Alright. We got to search for a first aid kit. There's one on the wall. Here we go. Blink. Easy enough. Maybe we won't have to brutally murder all these firemen. Oh shit, I'm going to brutally murder all these firemen. Well, the fire chief's upstairs. It would seem rude not to brutally murder the fire chief. Probably doing him a favor anyway. Oh, Chief! Chief? Chief? There he is! Perfect. Alright, so that's that mission done. We can now go and have a look at the tentacle trail. So let's go back to the squiddies. Fight firemen with fire and giant hammers. Donk. Oh, I do need to spend some points though. We're gimping ourselves unnecessarily here. So let's do that. And last thing is your critical hits with demolish, which is that one. Do more damage. Nice. Active abilities. Eruption. And then we later get the capstone, which I think we need to get everything else we want to. We'll unlock eruption. We don't need to stick it in if we don't want to. It's the elite. Well, we should. It's elite hammer ability. You smash the hammer in front of you. It's got 20-second cooldown, so we should probably put it in. What don't I want at the moment? Let's get rid of number 1. We don't need the enraged thing at the moment, and having the elite skill is probably more efficient to us. Alright, is this the smelly squid? Here's the smelly squid. Follow the trail of squid. Alright, I think we're looking for squid boxes. Yep. Are you guys doing squid? Here we go. Bang! 20-second cooldown on that sucker, but definitely does the job. The squid boxes lead out the back. And down this way? Nice. Somebody's been munching on squids. You wouldn't think zombies would be interested in squid, but maybe we're wrong. The Drago Lord is upset with us and has debuffed us massively. What a douchebag. Here we go. Get binned, nerd. Well, we have solved the missing puzzle of the Squid Man. Tragic. Right. Quest is to take us back to the animal well here. Whoop! Kinda handy having the ability to teleport, huh? Spanish zombies. Yeah, maybe they do like the old squiddies. That's reasonable. Right. Quest over once we place the supplies in the box. Here we go. And that's our main quest done. Or one of our quests done. The efforts of local law enforcement are symbolic at best. You are there to contain the situation and find out what happened, not to be the gopher for the lost cause. However, your data on Kingsmouth layout is useful and we want more. We need to know as much as possible about the hotspots of activity in order to form an action plan. Fun fact, the town's population is 1,547 and we're estimating a 98% conversion rate. Ciao ciao. So what she's saying is we're not particularly having a good time with this. But hey, we make do. Anyway, we can read the report now on Joe Slater. Session 1. First time seeing Joe Slater. Believe he's always suffered from mild hypermania, but this business with the Lady Margaret has just brought it to the fore. Session 2. Hypnosis was a bust. Joe doesn't want to remember what happened to him out there. I got him speaking in tongues. Well, a tongue called around the Harvard boys. Sorry, a tongue. Called around the Harvard boys and they say old Icelandic. Now, what the hell does a townie pick that up? Oh, excuse me. Session 3. Paranoid episodes are becoming more violent, not towards others, but towards himself. Convinced he's being hunted. Convinced he's changing. Session 4. He self-harmed last night, lacerating his arms and chest, claimed he's trying to cut out a new skin. Session 5. I'm seeing a serious physical reaction to his self-harming. It's beyond me now. All I can do is give him sedatives, and he needs secure care. Let's hand in our... Let's get our little thingies back. There we go. We got 2 weapon bags. Perfect. So let's upgrade some of our weapons. Let's upgrade our hammer for a minute, because we can do the claws. And that. There we go. Level 7. Tasty. And let's do our belt for the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Oh, how's our challenge going? Bonus challenges. We've done our daily challenges, we get bonus ones as well. Very nice. Complete side 5 missions, 5 side missions, 5 main missions, and get monster kills. Delicious. That's literally the definition of speaking in tongues. What? Icelandic? Spooky. We have a missing person report. A list of missing people serves as a sober reminder of the lives affected by the horrible events on Solomon Island. Some of them could be alive and need your help. I mean, we got a lot of people to search for. I mean, it'll take us around important points of town. Why the hell not? Okay. Do we want to go see the fortune teller lady? Or do we want to go help out the guy called Moose? What are we feeling? There's no wrong answer here. They're all good. And we'll do them all eventually. Fortune teller is great. It's true. So we're doing pretty good in terms of side quests as well. We've been picking up and clearing quite a few, which is nice. Fortune teller lady? Fortune teller lady? Alright, let's go see the fortune teller lady. And we can look for some missing people along the way. As we get slightly higher level, the local gribblers won't be bothering us as much. They'll still be bothering us, but not as much. Hop, hop. And eventually we'll be strong enough just to one-shot them as well, so... How's everyone finding the story so far? Does it keep you intrigued? Do you think the mystery is interesting? Each area is like its own, like, I wouldn't say it's self-contained per se, but it's, Well, there's Christopher Martin. He's still alive. That's good. You digging it? Nice. Alright, let's do a loop round. We'll find these missing people, then we'll go park up at the fortune teller on the way back. It's really cool. Nice. Question, since there's a decent amount of you here. Oh, hello. Remind me, it was Legends version of the game, single player. It's still an MMO. It's still an MMO. This is the redone non-EA version of the MMO, which had some content added, some content removed. It's a bit hit and miss. Overall, most people would say it's a slightly worse version of the game, but it's still worth playing. I think it's better and worse in different ways. Now where is this person we're looking for? Oh! There's our missing person, I'd say. Mary Brewster. Yeah, it's not quite as black and white necessarily. Locate Fire Chief Sewell. Well, we found one of the Fire Chiefs. You might be upstairs. Oh! Our Eldritch powers are growing. We're starting to get quite impressive abilities. We're becoming reasonably formidable, which is very useful. Fire Chief Sewell. There he is in the corner. Ah, he dodged our ability. What a douche. The game typically breaks hard if you roll around with another person. Yes. Yeah. You should try it again. It has weird stuttering. Oh, no, the game stutters. You squint. You strain. Are you trying to see us? Your Paleolithic ancestors saw us. They tried to draw our likeness on the cave walls. People in Point Pleasant, West Virginia tried to draw us in 1967. Their eyes blistered red from the sight. We tried to warn them of the collapsing bridge. What do we look like? We are in the eye of the beholder, looking out and looking in. Let's get out of the fire station. This place is for goblins. Alright, so we found 3 missing people, one of which was alive, and 2 were dead. Let's keep looking. Finding people for dungeons later on might be hard. Yeah, if necessary, I'll bring my level... I'll just go grab my level 50 character and we can do the dungeon to see the story. A lost cell phone. You find an abandoned cell phone. Despite having a cracked screen and being wet, the phone still seems to work. If the owner's alive, they'll probably want it back. A label on the back reads, property of Danny DeFresno. This is just a breadcrumb quest. Some of these are breadcrumbs, and they'll just take us to, take us to breadcrumb places, but that's fine. It's kind of what they're for, really, isn't it? Oh, Francis. Francis looking a bit toasty. And dead. Rip. Up. Looking for John. Anyone see a John around here? This neighborhood looks quite nice. Oh, there's John. Ah, never mind. John's just a regular goblin. Rest in peace, John. You entered the Illuminati complex with your new character. Very fine. There's a way to get up onto the roof from up here. Here we go. Clink, clink. So, yeah, because there's quite a few of you here I want to ask. Would you like to see more Secret World, generally speaking? Damn it. Fucking ladders, man. Generally speaking, throughout the week, or only the weekends? I'm really enjoying playing it. I hope you're really enjoying watching it and you're kind of digging, like, seeing more of it. There's some lore up here. But I would like to see what you'd be up for. It started with stomach spasms that felt like withering lamprey nests hatching in his belly. Then Joe could hear the hagfish singing in the crushing depths, even when he pretended he could not, even when the Q-tips snapped in half in his bloody ears. Madness bubbled in his brain like the bends, pale flesh. Then barnacle sores and wriggling growths and sea cucumber discharges. Now Joe feels the itch and burn as a different species of coral battle for primacy of his chest, spitting up their digestive enzymes in time-lapse warfare. Something scuttles out of one body cavity to be eaten by something hiding in another. And though the seagulls scream 1,000 stories, all Joe can hear is drog, drog, drog. You like having something unique on the weekend? It's fun having a specific weekend stream. Like a special weekend stream instead. And the last one, who's this one? Oh, this is Danny's house, isn't it? Can we get out of here or have we got to go? I think we got to go around, haven't we? Yeah. So you guys are more kind of game for seeing it the weekend? Is that the general gist? So obviously weekend streams are very early in the morning. So like talking like 9 sort of EU time. Kaboom. Oh, this is Danny's place, right? Oh, this is where we saw the scribble note earlier. There we go. And that'll show us that Danny is... Oh, we can leave him his phone. Here you go. This is legit, modern, cool setting MMO, a horror mode, depending on how many international viewers you have, or people who work weekends. People might end up missing huge streams. That's what I was a little bit concerned about in a way. I mean, I'm happy to do this, like, in the week, like, every other day, or every third day or whatever, so we could just, like, potter along and do stuff. If that works. At first I thought it'd be really fun just for a weekend stream, but then I realized how much I was fucking enjoying myself. I was like, damn, I kind of want to play this more. It's been a while. Go away. So we're looking for John, our friend John. John is probably in the back alley somewhere. How do we get around the back here? Down this way? I mean, is anyone thinking that this is not the right time for this? I guess it's perhaps my thought here. Ah, there's John. Well, shit. Rest in peace, John. Delivery to recipient failed. Technical details of failure. The system tried to receive your message, rejected by the recipient's domain. We recommend being chill because your sysadmin is on it. The error of the server return was KG cut list chop chop unroutable address. Yo, Gary's in the middle of making cuts. Now is not the time to be reminding her you exist. I look forward to your shit post-culling. The Illuminati not so interested in us trying to find missing people. Hello, John. You're dead now, though. RIP. Cool. We've actually cleared quite a few side quests while we're along the way, which is always kind of handy. I think normal streaming time's fine for this. It's fine as an evening stream. Play it when you want. Okay, I just want to make sure. Like, I think more people will be able to see us if you stream in the evenings versus the early morning. Yeah, I was kind of... Call me... Maybe got a little bit silly, but I kind of thought... perhaps naively that people wouldn't be as interested in like a spooky horror Lovecraft MMO than we actually end up with. So call me pleasantly surprised when people seem to be enjoying it a lot, which is nice. So, Hammer seems to be pretty fun so far, yeah. Kitties. And so if people are enjoying it and people are digging the story, then I think it could be really fun to, like, do an evening, you know? Oh, look, it's Madame Roget. She got lots of cats. The Raven's Knock. It looks nice in here. Should we speak to Madame Roget? Madame Roget has been having dark visions involving ravens. Locate the source of her visions. Tier 1. Beaks and talons tearing and clawing and screeching. Wings of death and pestilence. A black, timeless malice covering Kingsmouth like a funeral shroud. Madame Roget's recurring dreams suggest the ravens of Kingsmouth are significant.
I sense an alien presence. The fog obscures a terrible truth concealed behind a veil of... Sorry, old habits. Hey, just so you know, I don't do readings anymore. I've been outside. You don't need second sight to foretell our future.
She's a fraud!
We're all doomed.
Fraud!
It's not like I'm gonna need the money. It's strange, but it's the dreams that really get to me, not reality. I can handle reality, but those nightmares just... It's like a really annoying song that gets stuck in your head repeating
this is important.
Over and over again. The dreams are always about ravens. Thousands of ravens. Flapping wings.
Low-res birds.
Feathers,
spooky.
Dead eyes. Beaks and talons tearing and clawing and screeching. Wings of death and pestilence. A black, timeless malice covering Kingsmouth like a funeral shroud. You get the idea. I don't know what any of it means, but it's doing a number on my beauty sleep, I can tell you that.
It's rude to point out a lady's bad polygons. Search for ravens. So, I think I will probably, for today, park us here. And next time we'll continue, and we will do this side quest here, looking for ravens. Followed by our first investigation quest, should we unlock it. The Vision. We must complete the Dawning of Endless Night tier 4. Yeah, we should be able to do that then. So, some of the investigation quests in this, I am not kidding, are extremely, extremely difficult. I'm not even memeing. They are absolutely incredibly difficult. Frankly disappointed you didn't notice back when I was burning all my spare time on RuneScape and WoW. This is one of those, like, somewhat niche MMOs that end up being really fantastic. Like, it's a genuinely, like, pleasant surprise. So, it's really nice. Expand the size limit, 7,500 marks of favor. I'm not done that yet, but, where are we on the map? We're at Madame Roget, so we're here. But yeah, we've done quite a few decent side quests around at the moment, so we've done alright. We've done alright. So the second area is called the Savage Coast. It's down this way. Not really our problem right now. Blue Mountain is the third area. So we'll probably pick up a couple more of the quests we haven't done yet on the way. While we're doing Madame Roget's as well. The church has some fun quests. There's generally some really, really good investigation quests here. Some that requires a little bit of lateral thinking. And while I've done them before, and some I remember, some I won't, some I'll half remember, I highly recommend, by the way, when we do the investigation quests, play along. It's very easy, of course, to Google the answer. However, it's way more fun if we try and suss it together, and we all try and stick our heads together. I think we might have some really fun puzzles out of this. Like, the game is pretty infamous for having some very, very good ones. There's also some duffers that are basically nigh on impossible, unless you really, really get it. A couple of them, me and Rufa got stuck on for, like, I shit you not, like a week before we sussed it. So, you know. I think we'll have a good time with this. Right, let me park here. Cool, so thanks for letting me know that you're happy to see this in the week. I get a weekend streams are kind of special. I might come up with something else for weekend streams then, for morning peeps. So we've got something a bit interesting to look forward to as well. I'll have a think. Maybe I'll find something spooky for us to play at the weekend. Like a little one-off thing. Or I'll do my original plan, which is going back to, yeah, SMT. Yeah, SMT. Yeah, that's the other option, which is what I was going to be originally doing. So I might go back for that. So, yes. So, oh, Ollie's still streaming. I have no idea what Ollie's streaming, but we shall raid. And thank you ever so much for watching. For those who are playing along in the Secret World, by the way, I will be calling on your aid for when we do the dungeons. So prepare your dungeon powers, since we will do that. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been an absolute blast. You're all lovely, lovely people. I hope to see you all again very, very soon. And I will catch you probably tomorrow. And we'll do some horrible lewd horror, you know, because Virite's been supplying the lewd. I mean, spooky horror. Spooky. Can I send you a friend request? Yeah, go for it. I think I sent you one last time. All right, take care, everyone. Love the lot of you. Sweet dreams. Peace.